This is gonna be a little weird video because we are going to walk in the dark, and I just came up with a topic of destruction or self-destruction because for me that's the same thing. What do you have to say about that, Drake?
Well, I have to agree. Most of the destructive behaviors you have are actually self-defeating, throwing away the things that you need, destroying things that you require. Um, and I think that's important to recognize.
Yeah, all destructive behavior is somehow how backing at
Self-harming.
you.
Yeah, some self-harming.
It's self-harm at the same time. So what do we do about it?
Well, between impulse and action, there's a moment when you have an opportunity to choose what action you will take.
But to make an action like that, you first have to really solve the problems within inside of you. Like you first have to not want to be self-destructive to decide such a thing.
Well,
Why do you want to be destructive is the question.
true. Well, I believe the desire to destroy something is an expression of anger.
In many cases, it is anger and build up a lots of anger. Sadism is just a hurt. I've done that in therapy. So build up anger. So how can we in safe conditions express anger?
Well, I recently provided a video game that will help a lot with that because there's an endless number of bad guys to kill. And every time you squeeze that trigger, it releases a little bit of that angry energy.
I believe also that anger isn't just inside our minds and emotions, it's in the body. So you have to go all the way around. So emotion, psyche, and body.
Right.
So you can punch a pillow or some stuff you find and punch.
Well,
Exercise.
that's one of the reasons why the video game is so
You
helpful.
can spar with somebody about martial arts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you can.
But that's one of the reasons the video game is effective is because there's a physical action.
Right, but there is no further of it. Why you angry and at who you are angry. So this can be done with talking about it using psych, then expressing it with verbally and emotionally, then again using the body as well, as I said.
Right. The anger can be
And this.
complex. It may not be just a particular person. It could be your situation,
Yeah, right.
your
It can
circumstances.
be self anger, it can be self hatred,
Yeah, and it
loathing.
can be angry at yourself as well.
So we
And
never
that
know.
usually ties into false belief systems.
So when we find why we are angry and do the psychological work, do expression emotional and then physical as well, and put it outside our walls being, not just one particular.
Yeah. A problem we run into though with that is an overwhelming resistance to
Resistance is the anger talking.
to talk about why you're angry.
Resistance is the anger talking actually, and then I think that's a lot of no build up inside of the person, and then in that you should express that no. That you have inside, and you have to squeeze something or punch something or kick something, just saying no, I don't want to, whatever that be. So that's very effective therapy I learned in somatic therapy.
Well, then I definitely encourage that we do that so we can get past that, so that we can talk about the things that you're angry about, whether it be angry at yourself because
Yeah,
of things you believe about yourself, or or your
other people.
circumstances, things not working as fast as you want them to, or as easily as you want them to.
And just to say, the opposite of anger is freedom. So this is why Travis is constantly connected to such a stuff, because he's freedom. Just to add,
Uh,
freedom is opposite of being angry. It keeps you stuck.
well, yeah, if you got freedom hanging on to you and you want to be angry, you kind of get, you're kind of stuck.
So this is what we're gonna do. In my case, because I'm currently dealing with this, and I hope this helps somebody as well.
The fact that Travi is connected to you, that could be helpful,
We can use Travi as well
because
for this talk.
if you embrace Travi,
Well, I think we should talk to Travi himself first.
okay,
Okay, this is end of the first part of this video. Thank you for watching. Bye. Subscribe, uh, comment, subscribe,
sure.
share, and love me.